it's me, Teacher Claire, and this video is brought to you by Camtop International School. Today is Friday, right? Today is Friday, so we are going to have math lesson, which we were supposed to have last Wednesday, but don't worry, next week we'll have your math lesson on Wednesday instead, okay? All right, so kids, this is not, we didn't, I think you've had this before when you were in, yeah, you will be learning this, but I just want to include this for our lesson today because today we are going to learn visual discrimination and sorting by height. Whew, what's that, teacher? What do you mean? Okay, so when we say visual discrimination, it is to identify the things that you can see. It's either by color, by height, by quantity, how many, and many more. So that's too much for you to take, right? So don't worry, I'll help you kids. And sorting by height, meaning which one are short and which one are tall. So discriminating things, okay? Meaning discriminating or discrimination of things, meaning identifying which are these things part of, okay? So this here below, I have 5 circles in different sizes. So this is the smallest and this is the biggest, all right? This is the smallest and this is the biggest. Smallest, smallest, and biggest, okay? All right, and I just included that because today we are going to learn short and tall. Okay, I'll just write that down. So we will also learn today shortest. Okay, I'll write it here. Oh, in here. We will learn, okay, just one moment, I'll just write it down. Shortest and tallest. Okay, so you should also know how to say these 2 words. So can we say shortest? Shortest. Okay, shortest means it means it's the most short. No, it's shortest, kids. So don't worry, I will explain to you more using visuals, okay? Because it would be easier for you to understand what shortest is and what is tallest, okay? So look at the picture. I have here trees, okay? Kids, these are trees. So let's identify which trees are the shortest or which trees are short. All right, so let's see. Shortest, we have these. In general, kids, these are short, okay? These trees are short. They are actually the same sizes, and these 3 trees are tall, okay? Now when we say shortest, where's my pen? For example, I have here, I'll draw 3 trees. Okay, all right. So these 3 trees are short. These 3 trees are tall. Now when we say shortest, let's look at these 3 trees. This is the shortest, shortest, shortest. This in the middle, we can just say medium, okay? But we will not have that. We will just learn shortest and tallest. So in these 3 pictures of trees, this is the shortest and this one is the tallest. Tallest, okay? This is the shortest, shortest, and this is the tallest, 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 okay? I'll give you one more example. What else? Like, This one. Can you see it? You might not be able to see it. So let's say, for example, there are 3. Okay, I'll just draw a stick, okay? All right, so we have here 3 boys. These are boys, okay? Okay. Please bear with me, kids. All right. So, among these 3 boys, who is the shortest? Who is the shortest? Who? This one. He is the shortest, right? He's so short. And who is the tallest? Tallest. This boy is the tallest. Tallest. Look at the height. Shortest and tallest. The same thing with these 3 trees. This is the shortest and this is the tallest. Okay? And just to identify what is short and what is tall, look, these 3 trees are short. They're short. But you can also identify that these 3 trees are tall. Tall, right? You can see it by measuring how tall and how short these pictures are. Okay? Yep. So it's the same thing with this one. This is the smallest and this is the biggest. See, you can see the difference when it comes to size. So that is also the same thing with that is what we say visual discrimination as well, not just sorting by height. So we are sorting this by height, but we are also learning visual discrimination, meaning if you just look at the pictures, they are not the same. Okay, they are not the same because we have the tall, we have the short, like this 3 trees, and we have your tall trees, and we have your shortest, and we have your tallest. Shortest, tallest. Okay, that's enough for that. Now let's move on to visual, more presentation of visual discrimination, kids. Look at these pictures. If you look at them, they look different. Aside from the shape, which is rectangle, they're all the same in shape. However, if you see closely, they have different designs, right? So we have here different designs. We have your line going down. We have your slanting design, and we have your oblong design. But if you check closely, actually these 2 are the same. These 2 rectangles have the same design. Okay, they have the same design. The same thing with these 2, they are the same, right? And these 2 rectangles, they have the same design. Okay, so that is what we call visual discrimination, sorting also things based on how or what they look like. Okay, all right, so again, that's visual discrimination. So identifying things based on the color, the size, the shape, and many more. Okay. All right, let's see if you will be able to do the activities that I will be sending you later on. Okay. Oh, this video is quite long, kids. Please watch it carefully and understand what I'm saying here. Okay? So you can perfect all the activities that I prepared for you. Alright, so again, we have your shortest, this boy in this tree, and we have your tallest. This is a tall boy, and he is the tallest among the group. This is the tallest among the group, okay? And these 3 trees are short. These 3 trees are tall. All right, so kids, I'll see you later. Let's have more activities about our topic today. So please watch the video. Alright, I'm back, kids. Let's have some activity, okay? So look at the board. Again, what's this? The smallest and the biggest. Smallest and the biggest. Okay, now let's have some activity. Look at the board. I have here 4 flowers. Now in this picture, we have what we call the shortest and of course the tallest. So I want you to help me identify which one is the shortest and which one is the tallest. So I wrote here A, B, C, D. Okay, so you are going to tell me the letter of the shortest and the tallest, okay? But let's do it one by one. So which picture is the shortest flower? Which picture is the shortest flower? Is it A, B, C, or D? It's shortest. Letter C, okay? Now look at the picture. Shortest. Shortest. So you can identify by first looking at the stem, right? This is the shortest. Look, shortest. I have a big ruler here, but we cannot use. So shortest. See? It's the shortest. So letter C is the shortest. Shortest is letter C. Now let's look for the next flower taller than the shortest. So which flower is next to this flower? We have letter A. This one, right? This is next to letter C. So this is short and this is a little bit taller, okay? So letter A, but it's not the tallest among the group. Now, which among these two is taller than this flower? So this is this size, this short. So let's see. Okay, so which picture or which flower is taller than letter A? It's letter B. Okay, letter B. So let's, okay, so first shortest and then letter A, and then next to letter A is letter B, which means that the tallest flower is letter D. Okay, it's easy, kids, right? So the tallest flower is letter D. This is the tallest. See? This is the tallest. So the tallest flower is letter D. Okay, I hope by now you understand what is shortest and tallest. Now let's move on to visual discrimination. Look at the picture. If you see, like the first time that you see these pictures, oh, they're all different, right? But if you look closely, it's by pair, which means that each design has a partner. So let's find out which one go together. So let's see. Let's start with the easiest one. So this is a square, right? A square, and it has the same shape with this one. I think they're the same size, square, and it's just plain square. Okay, so they are the same. Okay, so let's say this is letter A and letter A. Okay, the same. Okay, now let's see. How about this design? It's a rectangle. It has a curved, not zigzag, because zigzag is supposed to be like straight lines. Okay, so it has the same design with this one. Can you check if they have the same design? No, the same shape, but they don't have the same design inside the rectangle. So it's not the same. How about this one? I think they're the same. No, they are the same. So it has the same shape, which is rectangle, the same, and the same design, right? Okay, so we say this is letter B. All right, and lastly, we have this design. So it is a rectangle shaped, the same rectangle, and they have the same design, right? The same color as well. They're both black, right? So let's say this is letter C. There you go, kids. So I have another activity for you waiting, so I'll be sending you the picture, okay? So again, this is visual discrimination. Now, it's identifying and sorting out things that you see around you, okay? So that's it for the next part of our presentation. Now, later I will be giving you some homework to do, okay? All right, so I'll see you later, kids. Alright, I'm back, kids, for your homework. I'll be sending you through a video with instructions and pictures, okay? So before we end our class, let's have a short review of what we learned today. So today, kids, we learned about visual discrimination and sorting by height. Alright, so when we say sorting by height, it is identifying which is the shortest and which is the tallest. So in these two pictures, okay, let's put something here. So this is the shortest, see, shortest. And this one is the tallest, okay? Shortest, tallest. Shortest, tallest. All right, and when we say visual discrimination, it is to identify things based on designs, colors, shapes. It can be from quantity, quality. Yeah, so when we say visual discrimination, it's identifying each things based on what you can see from it, okay? Or how do you see things, okay? So for example, just looking at these shapes, you can already identify which shapes goes together or how many shapes there are, right? So by just looking, you can see that there are 2 circles, 1, 2. And by visual discrimination, you can also identify there are 2 heart shapes, and there are 2 squares, right? Just based on, not just by counting, just based on what you can see, you will know that there are 2 of each shapes. Okay, so kids, it's very important to identify, to learn how to identify things, because you can also use it with counting as well, right? Okay, so kids, that's it for today. That's what we learned, and hopefully you will participate more so that you can learn more. And again, by the way, thank you for attending your class today. I hope to see you again on Monday. Okay? All right, so goodbye, kids.